last award of our award presentation ceremony is for the outstanding individual contribution. This year's awardee is John Haskins of UC Santa Cruz. John is well known to this community, and he's worn many hats over the last number of years. He was a member of the CENIC networking community, that community that was involved in the original 4CNET, which was the precursor to CENIC's California Research and Education Network, CalREN, when he was at Santa Barbara City College. He then transitioned to UC Santa Barbara in 1998 and became engaged with CENIC during its very early history. He was a significant contributor to the original backbone design for CalREN, and he was asked to serve on the committee that oversaw the redesign of the high performance and experimental developmental tiers of CalREN, CalREN HPR, and CalREN XD. John Haskins' many contributions also include leadership roles as the chair of CENIC's High Performance Research Technical Advisory Council in 2006, and again in 2014. CENIC's technical advisory councils are composed of volunteers from member institutions, and the councils are a means by which the infrastructure expertise, wisdom, and knowledge of California's research and education communities are aggregated and used, in this case, to help design, implement, and evolve our 3,800-mile fiber optic-based CalREN. One of the things that I appreciate about John is his desire to mentor young network engineers, as he recognizes the importance that this new talent will have on continued success of CENIC. We are already starting to see the benefit of this in the composition of the Technical Advisory Committee. And this is something that my colleague Doug Hartline said about John. During the recent process of upgrading the backbone of CalREN HPR to 100 gigabits, John Haskins' leadership and expertise was again invaluable. CENIC's approach to the integration of software-defined networking with the CalREN infrastructure is another area where he is active, and the community is certain to benefit from his participation. For me personally, John's thoughtful, gentle, and wise presence is deeply appreciated, not just by me, but by his colleagues, and by the CENIC staff, and in fact, by the leadership of CENIC in its board. The time, effort, and expertise he shared with California's advanced networking community are directly benefiting millions of people who use CalREN every day to carry out the kind of 21st century research that's made California a world leader. Solutions to some of today's most pressing problems will come as a result of advances guided by his leadership. And now one of his colleagues would like to say something, Michael Sinatra from ESN.
All right. If you look at UC Santa Cruz and where it is today as a research university, it's clearly a rising star. And you look at all the interesting research that's being done in Santa Cruz, not just in sort of the traditional sciences and places like astronomy and things like that where it's had some strengths, but also certainly in the genomics and cancer research places. It seems like if you read the news, UCSC and cancer seem to go together very well, and in a positive way, not in a bad way. And when you look at the role that the network plays increasingly in genomics and other data-intensive sciences, you understand that to be a network leader on a campus like UC Santa Cruz, the network has to lead. The network has to provide the avenue to grease those skids to make that science possible. It can't be bringing up the rear. It can't be dragging behind, and it certainly can't be an obstacle. So when you look at someone who's a leader in networking on a campus like UC Santa Cruz, you know that person has a profound impact on the network. Ken Lindahl used to say, "We are CENIC." There's another individual contribution recipient. He used to say, "We are CENIC," and that was a rallying cry. What it meant was all of us, those of us who are in the UCs and the CSUs and the independents, we are responsible for what CENIC is and for what it becomes. We are responsible for the needs that CENIC meets. So when you participate in CENIC, you are participating in networking in California. You can't let somebody else do that. No one else is going to be the advocate for that. No one else is going to meet those needs that you have. You need to go out there and build the network. You need to go out there and design it and maintain it. I don't think anyone else I know of has exhibited that spirit more than John Haskins. I think it's really impressive to see he's had 2 tours of duty in the HPR TAC. Somehow I managed to get out of the CENIC community without having any as the chair. So Maybe I shouldn't say that. But I think having that kind of leadership role in the CENIC community has been invaluable to the entire community. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you for volunteering to be a future TAC chair. And let's all give John a round of applause.
You have to say something, John. You have to say something.
Thanks. You guys did this stuff. It wasn't me. I appreciate this very much. It's been quite the adventure, and let it continue. Keep having fun.